Welcome back to Modeling Manhood. You getting socks for Christmas or getting socks for anybody? Anyways, we got some good sock stories in our family, and one of them is about Clark socks, but that's a whole different story. No, I won't do that to my wife, but that's a good story too. Growing up, we always had one of the bins in the bathroom. All the socks went in there, and if you were lucky, you would end up with a pair of socks. But not really important. There was most days as a child wearing different socks, one long, one short, one stretched out, one with holes. But you know what? Socks really don't matter that much unless you really need them. And this is a good pair of socks right here that I've had for a little while, and been saving them because you know what? I'm happy with my ones that are all stretched out on the top. I got another one right here with holes in it. You know what you do? You just flip them around and then wear them on the other side. Set the holes on top. But no, I'm being totally serious here. These ones I've been saving for a while. Uh, I like good socks, especially in the winter. But sometimes they just seem to come out with any matches. I mean, this one, it's got this pattern, this one's got this pattern. This would be a great pair to wear to work tomorrow. But you know what? Uh, so here's a whole bunch of different socks. So this is like super organized. Growing up, we just had a drawer in the bathroom, and if you were lucky, like I said, you would end up with a pair of socks. One of my boys loves wearing mismatched socks, and he would have loved growing up in my house as a kid. And you guys might be laughing because you might have your own sock stories, but got a couple verses picked out today, so come along and join me. In Proverbs chapter 25, verse 6, it says, "Do not put yourself forward in the king's presence, or stand in the place of the great. For it is better to be told, 'Come up here,' than to be put lower in the presence of a noble." Like, this pair of socks has every right to say, you know what? I deserve to be up here. And that sock that's by itself with the hole in it will always feel like it's down here unless it has a match or it's clean or it's new. And God wants to use the things that are humble, things that are broken, the things that are weak. And He loves sock drawer people, if you know what I mean. Later on in the New Testament, it talks about in Luke chapter 14, the parable of the wedding feast. And it's kind of similar to the verses we just looked at in Proverbs. "And he told the parable to those that were invited. When he noticed how they chose the place of honor, saying to them, 'When you are invited by someone to a wedding feast, do not sit down in the place of honor, lest someone more distinguished than you will be invited by him. And he who invited you both will come and say to you, Give your place to this person, and then you will begin with shame to take your spot in a lower place. But when you are invited, go and sit in the lowest place, so that when your host comes, he may see you and say, Friend, move up here higher. Then you will be honored in the presence of all those who sit at the table with you. For everyone who exalts himself will be humbled, and he who humbles himself will be exalted." And in other places in the Bible, it says, "The first shall be last, and the last shall be first." So just be careful this Christmas season and throughout life. It's easy to be a balcony person, a person that looks down on everybody else, says, "Oh, I'm better than you. I still have my package. I'm this, I'm that." And then looking on those that are in the basement, maybe the backs of those people that you've climbed on or hurt to get to your position. And I don't know how that resonates with you, but I know people like that who have used me and abused me to get to a position where they basically thought they were better than me. And I'm all right with that because you know what? At the end of the day, I'm still going to be accountable and they're still going to be accountable. And I'm all right being a holy, worn out, misfit sock in life because I know that Jesus can still use me and he can still use you. And don't be discouraged about giving somebody a pair of socks. They're still a great gift. They're practical, and who knows, they might make a good lesson for them someday too if they have their own YouTube channel. So I hope you guys have a blessed Christmas, and think about what type of sock you are and how God will use even the misfits in life. And He's using me and He can use you. Merry Christmas. Remember to marry your Maker and journey with Jesus.